Hello and welcome to the Reapers. Today we're building on with the coffee campaign. You'll have to excuse me, I'm literally suffering of heat stroke at the moment and I'm not going to talk much sense. But day 35 in coffee, let's just get on with it, shall we? So everyone over to overview, please. It's day 35, the 7th of October 1994, 9 AM local, and this is the situation. It's pretty much the same as it was last time. I've taken the units that Blue destroyed out, and I've added some targets in for helicopters. Otherwise, it remains untouched. So we're next going to go to Nav. It is still Shifty's dynamic weather, so it could be any speed, any QNH, any visibility, any rainness. Airfield, Kutezi 08 and Tanaki if you need it. Overlord is there and in place on both sides. Intelligence. Wow, we're pumping through it today. Intelligence. Just on the stop press. Redfor ground VIX losses have been adjusted, so I've just removed whatever we killed. I noticed that a lot of missiles were hitting targets but not actually killing them. Internet guys say that's because the warheads have been changed. Wagner's changed the warheads, but then that might be a problem if that's the case, because I do my BDA via Tacview. So I guess we'll just see how it goes, guys. NOTAMs on the 5th, we've talked about that. For any new guys here, we've now got a, what's it called, guys? A border, north and south. You may not cross the border. If you do cross the border, and I see you doing attack view, I may punish you, I may not, if I deem you to have made an advantage by doing it, like skirting around a flanker or something like that. Okay.
Anybody do it yesterday or last time?
Very unlikely.
No.
Very unlikely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to do it really kind of badly for me to actually punish you, but it's fine. Front line, blue red FARPs have been set up, we know about that. Also front line, new helicopter rules, which I'm going to change actually a little bit again. So, we have, if we go to the threat picture and below that, this is the front line. It's pretty much the same as it was yesterday, except a few units have been removed. In the middle, well, the problem we had is that the helicopter drivers want to come along and play, and we want them to do that, but they just can't compete because they've got F-14s over their head and tanks everywhere, and they're struggling. So we've given them a nice politically correct zone in the middle here for the helicopters to deal with. In the very middle, it's got a couple of hardened bunkers. They are purely there so that you can see where the middle is. Stand by. So it shows up on your map. It's a combined target, so reds and blues have to attack this from that FARP of red and that FARP of blue. On either side is 2 platoons of infantry and some supporting light vehicles. The task of the helicopters today, well, I should say an additional task of the helicopters. If you want, you can just go around shooting tanks and stuff. That's absolutely fine. But like we saw, it's almost impossible because you've got aeroplanes hunting you. If you want to do this target, then if you get there and if you kill the infantry platoons and the supporting vehicles, then you get an extra airframe back only for your side in terms of helicopters. So that's your reward. If you kill more than 50, just more than 50%, then you get 1 airframe. If you kill all of it, you get 2 airframes. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. So if you kill half or more, 1 airframe. 2, if you kill all of it, then you get 2 airframes back in terms of helicopters. You can get an additional airframe back by landing within the infantry, assuming that they are, at least one is still alive, and you've got a transport helicopter, i.e. Huey or an Mi-8, and that can be armed if you want. If you land there, stay for 30 seconds, then take off and get back to the FARP successfully, then you have considered that you've done a CSAR mission as well, and you'll get an extra airframe. So there are 3 helicopter airframes up for grabs in that mission. Okay. If you kill any of the other targets outside of this zone, then there's no reward per se. Your only reward in that case would be, helping the campaign. Other than that, this little fight in the middle doesn't actually help the campaign. It's just a little sub kind of quest that we've got to keep the helicopter guys happy. Regards to helicopters, it is going to be very hard for red helicopters to operate because we're so close to blue base at the moment. If I was on red 4, then I would consider not operating any helicopters at all until the front line got more or less in the middle of the map where they can get support from flankers. However, it's up to you guys. It's your tactics. You can sort it out. Okay, guys, that's all that's changed there. Just going to check on recording. I am, thank God. I'm going to go back up to the top. So that's the anyone not clear about the helicopter missions?
you, it would seem, because I think you've forgotten that you're on red on helicopter duty.
I will go if you still want. If you guys still decide it's actually a sensible thing to do, and I have to, then I'll go and fly it. But if we decide
we can all take flankers instead. It'll be hilarious.
if it's just suicide, then we'll, it's probably a bad idea, and that I'm going to have a chat with the whole red team as well about that. Targets have remained exactly the same. I'm not going to go through it. It's all there if you want to read it. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you've watched Mission 33. Okay, guys. Aircraft expected is the same for now. Ground forces is the same. Inventory of blues. We're down to 8 Eagles, 12 Hornets, 13 Tomcats, 60 Mirages, 19 F5s, 13 SU, 16 AJs, 9 Harriers and 8 NCs, and 14 helicopters. So it's not too bad. Bearing in mind we're over halfway through the campaign now. We've got more than 50% of our VIX. So we're doing it as long as we keep doing. And the Reds have got a -5 airframe deficit. So you're doing okay at the moment to keep up what you're doing. Okay, guys. Next thing to do, just check there's no target images, and there's not. Okay, next time we just need to sort the teams out as per usual. So sign up. Right, okay, guys. Are Reds flying helicopters today? What's the choice? What do you guys decide?
Should you plan that when you guys go to your?
Well,
yeah, I think we're happy with who's on red, but we're not sure what we're all taking yet. We'll discuss that in our own team.
Was that
If they don't fly helicopters, they got to come up to the blue, though, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what I said was, is if we're happy with who's on red, but we'll discuss what we actually take when we're in our own channel.
Right.
Because I'm not sure what we're doing yet, so we'll all bang our heads together and see what.
Right. No. Tell us your plan now.
No.
Our plan is to shoot you down, Ella.
So I think let's confirm the red team first before we continue.
It sounds like we've pretty much confirmed it. I'm going to go along to keep Kingston happy. Okay, guys. Blues.
It's not to keep me happy. You can do what you want.
Well, before Blues, before I sign off for the Blues, then just general info I need to send your way just to help out. Harriers, A10s, anything of that ilk that's going to be doing CAS, and this is it's all about CAS and seed at the moment, really. All we do, make sure you fly above Angels 16 AGL, about Angels 18 ASL, and you'll be fine. None of those SAMs down there will hit you along the front line. So just make sure you don't go below that, and you can bomb away with your T-pods and your GBUs or whatever you want to use. That's super easy. Cap, you know exactly what you're doing. I don't need to tell you. Seed, you know exactly what you're doing. I don't need to tell you. Any questions from me regarding general stuff in blue?
Nope.
Beautiful.
Good luck, Cap.
One question, Cap. Regarding the helicopter targets, are we guys in the A10s and stuff also allowed to bomb them if you
Sadly,
don't
no.
find any?
It's a safe space for helicopters, so it's helicopters only, I'm afraid.
Okay, fair enough.
Roger. Yeah. So I haven't got another solution for it at the moment. If anyone's got a solution, let me know. But that's all we've got at the moment. Okay, guys. Right. We're going to go off into our little room. You guys plan. We're going to give you 20 mics.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
Hello.
Cap.
Yes.
So if we see your sachet and ass flying in a helicopter, we can't kill you?
No, you can. You can. We've basically just got.
Oh, just don't bomb your targets.
Yeah, because I've had to put targets in there that Hueys can kill, basically, because we couldn't kill
Copy
anything
that.
before. But we don't want you guys bombing them with GBUs on it. It's unrealistic, but it gives the helicopter guys something to do, basically.
Don't take away their fun.
Don't take away their fun. Right.
Roger.
Okay, Reds, let's go on to the doodah, and we'll see you guys in a bit. Reds, right. I wasn't expecting to be on Reds so soon, but we're back here. So we've got to think long-term, guys. We've got to think tactical here. What's important is that I don't give a shit about the helicopters because they don't really have much at the moment. Where we've got it designed, they don't have much say in the campaign. They're just, a bit of fun, and that's fine. Well, they do have a little bit. Sorry, they do have a bit of the say in the campaign, but nothing compared to the flankers. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. So the flankers are all about what we can do to win this, and what we need to do on Reds is to get rid of our airframe deficit and start trying to get into positive rather than negative.
That's easy. Just don't let Aloe fly.
Yeah. So that means
He wasted 3 last week.
well, that's the thing. So we've got 2 ways of doing that. Either kill more than they kill of you, or just don't die. Whichever way you want to do that is fine. I know everyone wants to charge in and get in dogfights desperately, but if you do that, you're just going to end the campaign for everyone. It just seems a bit sad. So We need to decide exactly how we're going to do that. Now, it's massively stacked out of our favour at the moment because of the geography of the map. If I can go and find it. Where did I put the map thing? We've got to fly 150 miles and then fight basically at the border or in their terrain, if anything, like Shifty had to find out, because they're just going to hide in their Patriot. And everything is against us. And the problem now is that we just rack up a massive deficit on red. And by the time it starts moving back in our favour, as they get closer to our takeoff bases, then we can't get that deficit back. We just can't do it. So, I don't have a solution. You guys got to tell me what the solution is.
Stop dying.
Roger. What's the best way of doing that? Crawling around on the ground, launching a few ETs, and then just going home?
It's just trying to be smart about it. Don't go in head to head against Cap. Allo, I know you just wanted to go in against the F-15s for some reason. I don't know why, but we got to play smart and just try and pick off the ground attackers, avoid the Caps.
Yeah. So looking around at the mission, there's two areas, one north, one south, which are heavily mounted. If we can pull them into the mountains, then we have the advantage in the mountains. So I suggest we split into two flights. If we're taking 6 flankers, 4 flankers, whatever, one goes south, one goes north, but stay in the mountains. The SAMs and the Red Front will, deal with anything going there. If they decide to chase us into the mountains, then we have the. It's also possible to get to the enemy AWACS if you do want to go for an AWAC kill on.
AWACS.
No, stop saying that. You're saying too much now. They've been practicing Cap on the map on the mission file.
Roger.
They're cheating. There's a few of them doing it.
No, all of Blue have been doing it as well.
I know.
Roger. Oh, you'll never get to that red AWACS.
No, the blue AWAC.
The blue, you can go through the North Mountains.
It's a waste of an airframe. It achieves nothing.
Yeah, no, that's, it's just an option.
It's true, because No, you're right. We've got to play sensible now, which is just all we've got to do at the end of the day is kill more aeroplanes than they kill of our aeroplanes. If we can do that, then we'll win the Reds will win the campaign, because it's all about attrition. This mission.
The trick is to stay away from the middle because it's open and the F-14s just light you up.
Yeah,
as we learned last time.
That is exactly right. Yeah. So hide in those mountains, sucker them in, pot shots, upset them. And accept, like I said, it is massively biased in the Blues' favour at the moment. So understand that. Don't get annoyed and feel, and just don't go in for silliness. Just retreat when we need to retreat, basically.
Yep. Is it worth taking an SU-25T and taking out some SAMs?
I don't think you'll get
I was going to suggest there is another option. We could strike Kutaisi. Two SU-25s, 4 flankers, coordinate the attack, hit it at the same time. SU-25s take out the Hawk SAM, couple of flankers, fend off some fighters. We'll probably lose 6 frames, but we'll bomb the shit out the runway.
My only complaint about that is that, it doesn't really affect Blues. They'll just go to Sanaki instead.
Exactly.
And then you kill Sanaki, they'll just go to Batumi instead. So, it doesn't actually gain you anything.
It gives us time to scramble.
It gives the helicopters time to take out some blue tanks next mission, but I know.
I don't know. It seems a bit
The
risky.
other option is we all stay on the floor, do absolutely nothing, and let them...
I think just conservative play. Just conservative play. Let them make the mistakes. Let them wander into the SA-6. Let them stall their aircraft, or whatever. Just drag it along. Make sure we don't die. And like I said, the SAMs will do the work for us. Half of them got shot down by IR SAMs last time, and they're stupid. They'll do it again. As long as we're not getting shot down, and we've got fast flankers. We've all got the ability to fly away and not get shot down. Just fly away in the weeds, and even F-15s won't be able to catch us up. And we just have to accept we have to go back, and it takes a long time to go back, but I think that's better. Okay then, shall I be... I'm going to be the Mi-8 then. I'll try and get us an extra helicopter airframe. We got our new KH-50, KF-50s. Are you going to come with me? And we'll try and get to that centre point.
KA-50? No. I'm just putting up the...
I'm not sure whether the KA-50 will jump in a jet.
I found a bit of a good Overwatch spot last time for KA-50s if we can get to it.
Roger. Where's
Well,
that?
if you go south, you see where the 28 nautical mile is written on the map. That's a big ridge line. You need to stay away from the center and sort of use a ridge line to hide it. Poke over and fire missiles there. There's plenty of blues within 8 kilometers there.
Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to go in because I've got to go and do the troop rescue, but I can kind of plot my way along those western red units. So south along to the 28, then north, pick up those units, fly home. That's all I've got to do. Try not to get spotted.
Unless you want to take a K50 gap and I'll hop in the MI8.
Nah, too rusty. It's pointless. I wouldn't remember the systems.
But bear in mind, the 27s take at least 30 minutes to get to you.
I'm not going to expect any 27 cover. If we start sacrificing 27s for the sake of MI8s, there's no point, Don't worry about us at all. We are fully expendable, and I don't care if we run out of helicopters. It's fine with me. But I do not want to run out of planes. Okay, boys, I'm just going to go and check to sign up, make sure there's actually enough blues to do this. So I've got 3 F-15s, they've got 4 Mirages, they've got fucking loads of cap. They've got 4 Mirages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, they've got 9 dedicated cap. So, Harrison, first thing I'm going to do is bop my way over to the bar. Do we know where it is?
Yeah, it's right to your left.
Right.
You'll spot, the K50s at least.
It's right behind you.
Yeah. Oh, how hard this thing is to fly.
The Redfor skin looks sick.
That's the weirdest farp I've ever... Is that going through the hill? No, it's not. It's fine. Super Cap to freedom. Hey, cap landing on farp. Where's the VSI? Where's the VSI? There it is. Ping! Supercap. Rearming. Sweet, the bloody helicopter's turning around in circles. Oh, Jesus, what's the good one, Shifty? The Yak B, is it? Or... The one with the
gun pod?
The one with the rotary cannons and shit.
You got one? I can't remember the names, buddy. I'm not in. What's the name?
Yak. Oh yeah, it is. Don't worry, the picture shows it. That's request rearming. That's not going to work because I didn't do the fucking intercom. So intercom is. Oh, I'm glad I chose this, guys. Intercom. Oh, there it is. Right, let's try that again.
Flankers change your skins to Redfor or you'll get really pissed.
Have I got any pods on my helicopter?
No, I can't see any.
Okay.
I think you're getting them now, though. You are rocking a bit. Yeah, you've got them.
Yay, thank you very much. Next, I need to think about armaments. So, first of all, I need my fan on. Next, I need weapons on. I'm not going to lie, this is a long time since I did this, boys. Gun. Do we know if we can fire when we're on the ground?
I'm unsure.
Do you know how to set my rear gunners to fire?
They may just... I think in the MI8, aren't they just always on?
No, it's okay. It says it says the instructions on it. Left control plus left windows plus 4, apparently. Ping. Fire. Left control plus 5. Right, got them set to fire, boys. What else does Supercap want? I've still got to get these guns firing. Why can't I get the guns firing? Do you know if there's a weight on wheel sensor on this thing?
I don't think so. You also need to change the co-pilot switched around to gun pods. Make sure all the circuit breakers are on above your head
Roger,
as well.
Roger. Yeah, I don't see the co-pilots. Yeah, Roger. Tally. Checking. Doesn't fire. Let's try taking off. Okay, I don't think I can get the gun pods working today, so I'll go without gun pods. I think Harrison. Go with a course of 250.
Shadow's just killed himself.
Hey, one airframe down, boys.
I'm claiming that one. It's a maneuver kill.
ETA Harrison.
The problem is
just arming up about 2 minutes.
The problem is it's Shadow. He's probably lagged out.
Yeah, I'm good to go, Cap. Do you want me to follow you, Cap?
Yep.
Ready, Swift?
Stick at my altitude. I'm going to go quite low. It's got a trimmer on it, hasn't it? Hey boys,
Spike.
off we go.
Missile, missile, missile.
Turning cold.
I think we potentially have an F-14 coming through.
Oh, sure.
Just got low to the ground. Stay in the valleys.
Kingston, what's your... no. Shifty, what's your heading?
I'm going back
just
towards
popped
the...
up. Yeah, I see you.
Oh, Cap's down.
Oh,
Damn it. I just can't
sorry.
remember how to fly,
You
guys.
get 2 lives, Cap.
Roger, try again.
Okay, Seahorse, these are the mountains we want to play around with.
Copy. Overshoot. Right, that's it.
So we can stare straight at them over this map to kind of pop up, try and get a shot. If not, just go defensive.
Jesus, the lag then.
Yeah, I just had a lag spike. Right, Shifty, I'm just gone over the top of you.
Yeah, we've got one hot on us. I'm going to try and circle back onto it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around this mountain. Should be in front of you.
Looks like he's turned cold.
Okay, I'm gonna go play bait, see if I can drag one or two.
Copy, I'll stay down in.
Alright, I'm coming, turning hot on them.
He's out of missiles. He's heading home to refill up.
Yeah, I've got them really far off. Yeah, they're about 100 miles away. Whatever the range is on this.
Okay, I'm back over the lake.
2 of them are coming for you, Alan.
I don't see them, the Charlie.
Just got them on SA.
I see them now, broken through Chalmers.
Right, I'm off to your left, Shifty.
Yeah, roger.
I'm turning cold. Okay, looks like I got one chasing.
Yeah, I see him.
Nothing up.
If you can get a good flank on him.
Alright, something
trying.
hot on me.
Waiting in the
Shifty.
place you left.
One shot, I think.
Looks like he's potentially turned on you. Yeah, he's turning cold.
Just off your nose and up there.
Right, I've got one real close.
I don't see you on SA, I don't really know where.
Talicons, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
You're looking for a seahorse on SA.
that looks about... That's like 4 cons up there.
Seahorse, if you get in danger, just turn cold and just run back into Sam Cool.
Copy, I'm just sitting in these valleys waiting for them to come.
Yeah, they all turn cold, so I'm going back out for them. There's one out of position.
Yeah, Shifty, do you have tally on those cons?
I'm sneaking underneath him now.
And Cap's right here as well, boys. I see him.
Ah, he's up in cons.
Just fly underneath him, pull up, fire an ET at his belly.
Yeah, the problem is, if I get close, then they're just gonna fire on me. There's 4 of them, so.
Get 2 ETs off very quickly.
Have you just gone over the hill, Shifty?
Yep, yeah. Closing on that lone guy.
Gonna try and make him choose between me and you, see who.
Copy, I'm gonna pop up.
He's turning.
He's on you. He can't see me. I'm in a valley, so I'm gonna come.
So I'm gonna
I've
beat him.
locked one with EO.
That's a Tomcat, I think.
With me, Harrison.
Yeah, I'm still behind you, Cap.
Okay, so he's turned away.
Box one. Oh shit, got missile out. Going defensive.
Going to the valley.
Fox 2.
Bingo's 2,000 by the way, see who wants to get back from me.
Fox 2. I'm diving back down.
They don't want to come in.
Fox 2.
This is Sly's hunting ground, I think, Cap, as well, just to
Roger.
keep your eye out.
Roger.
Indigo.
Don't get impatient.
I'm next.
Keep bobbing up and down. We'll be fine.
Like a lucky ET call thing.
I'm just gonna have a quick look on maps, stand by.
You looking at them through radar, Rilo, or just you?
Both. They're all jamming though.
Right, they're coming out cons.
Okay, we've got ahead. We've gone off course. Harrison, let's go this way.
Copy.
One's continued.
You'll never find us out here.
Nah.
There's one way out position.
Right, there's one still conning.
I'm still watching. Do you see the fight in front of us, Harrison? The dog fight.
Yeah, I see it.
Pretty cool, right? I'd love to just
Oh, yeah.
sidewinder in there.
If only we had him.
Jesus, that's an F-15 right in front of us. Hopefully he's busy. I'm going to go down to the ground because the
Yeah,
security
get below the power cables.
That's signorial code. It's still flaring.
I think that must be Rage.
Oh, wish I had my gun pods.
Didn't think Rage was here.
Is it?
Rage isn't.
Okay. Oh, never mind.
We just run right into an F-15.
One of our guys is right behind them.
Yeah, I see you on consort. Shit.
Spike.
Sam's going off.
Oh, Cap, I'm trying to get in some formation flying for you.
Roger, well done. Just safety overlooks today, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I'm doing, if I'm honest. I'm aware we can go a lot faster, but the risk, I don't know, the turbine limits in this.
Yeah, the
Worth it.
limit for the K50 is about 300.
Kingston spiked running.
Right, let's keep an eye out for that 15 again.
Yep.
Give me a fucking rock. Good.
Yeah, they're all in the middle now.
Well, there's stuff going on over out to our right hand side about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, tally multiple jets coming right for us.
Yeah, they're
Nothing.
missile launches, aren't they?
Yeah, Roger, that must be Whistler and Co.
They're on me. Yeah.
They're 54s.
Yep.
Good luck, boys. And another, it's a third.
Defeat. KCOS, I'm coming back to the mountain to help.
Copy. There's not much going on here because they're not coming towards me.
Yeah, I'll try and drag them in on my way back.
Tally fast jet, 1 o'clock. You can see that. It's coming right
Yeah,
towards
I've
us,
got
it's smoking.
Phoenix on me.
It's a Tomcat, it's a Tomcat.
Are they down low, are they?
Yep.
Shit. I'm just going to go into these trees. I don't want that Tomcat to fuck us. It's right.
Yeah, there's a bit of a crater to our left.
There's a dog. There's a Tomcat coming in for. Yeah, I'm going into it. There's just behind us is a Tomcat coming into ACM. No likey, so I'm going to hide in this crater. Hopefully he'll crash. Okay. I didn't want to risk VRS, so I'm now popping over the hill.
Yep.
Into the next crater. Yes, gully. Cap likes a gully. They'll never see us down here, Harrison.
Perfect.
Yeah, I think we've escaped. Woo! See you later, Whistler. Okay. We'll get down here, and then I'm going to have a look at the map.
Proxy.
Bad news, we're in Allo's fighting ground right here.
Woo.
Right, just keep an eye on my bird, will you, Harrison, as I just look at the map?
Yeah, are you, I've lost sight of you, just came over the hill.
I came over the hill and then I went into a valley and turned right down the valley.
Copy. I'm going down it now, trying to see.
Roger, I'm relatively high, slightly biased to the left. Oh geez, we're here. Right, we're right under Allo. We need to do a 90-degree turn now to the right. If you look on the map, you need to come a little bit further forward before you turn right.
Yeah, I see it.
Cap's turning due north now.
Copy.
So when we get in, I'll just do the rescue and you do the killing.
Copy.
There are some a few half-inch guns there, so just be conservative.
Can they move stingers around?
No one can move anything around. We lost any flankers?
Yeah, I went down. Stinger got me.
Have they lost any bad guys?
Lost a few.
That's good news. That's good news, boys.
No, Hello's just got.
Okay, Cap is heading north. Careful, helicopter, careful. Someone's just died right in the blues. Oh no, it could be our ground unit.
Allo crashed in front of me again. If he calls bloody lag spike again, I had 4 missiles on him and he just tried.
Who's that? Hello?
Yeah.
Roger, remind me to check in the Tacview because I can see clearly when someone lags and when they don't. If he does, then we'll just take an extra life off him. Punish the
I think that gave him a scare. I just popped up over a hill right at the side of him.
What's your fuel like, Seahorse?
Not too bad.
Right, I'm behind the shifting.
Yeah, I'm dragging
you can
Yeah.
RTB and
lost lot.
we can launch again together.
Yeah, Roger, I'll come back refuel. I've not done much because I just tried.
Yep, staying alive is good enough for us.
Yeah, I pushed too far out. I'm not sure why my ETs didn't go kill.
Yeah, I shot them right underneath them and
They dodged a 4-mile ET.
I dodged them without even flaring, which is pretty annoying.
Ah, that's it. Come on, chase me. Chase me, chase me.
How far back are you, Harrison?
Off to your left-hand side, rear.
Hold on. Cap, tally, tanks. Hold up. There's a battalion of tanks here. Hostile.
Is that you shooting shifting?
We're going to take them out.
in gun.
I'm just going to park.
Are you chasing him?
I'm going to
Yeah, I
park
see you.
Harrison and I'm going to park towards them so we can kill them.
There's another one merged with you. 2 merged, 3 merged with you.
We can also do it from a low altitude, but I just got to concentrate on landing.
Where were they capped? Just off our nose?
They were half a mile out, but I can't direct you until I land.
Copy.
I just attacked Slicey with guns. I'm running.
Fox 2.
And your big 8.
Good kill, Indigo.
Nicely done. I just tagged him with guns.
Yeah, then 2 others came over the hill.
I'm out of missiles heading home.
BRS, that's me out the game, boys. How do you know I'll survive? No, I chopped my tail off. It's just too high, I just don't know how to fly, boys. Simple as that. I guess I'll see
I've
you
got
another
tally
time.
on the tanks.
Well done.
You merge with one.
Just in the valley, I think.
I thought we weren't going to tell him.
Yeah, I can see that on the data link right next to me. That's not using spectators to tell him.
Nice, Harrison.
I've got 3 so far.
Nicely done.
Alright, it's in this valley that I'm over.
Got,
Make it 4.
I'm down. OB again, the prick.
Keep an eye on your SA page.
Yeah, it's gone.
Don't go high.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, you had 2 on your 6.
Yeah, I went into the valley and couldn't pick him up.
It's fine, once Shifty and Seahorse get back, we can relaunch. I think there's still like 40 minutes to the mission left, right?
Yeah, I think I'm being tagged by something at the minute.
We've still got an hour, buddy. Harrison's ripping them, look. Harrison's doing them in.
Wow, they've a lot of losses.
Most of us have still got second power.
Yeah, taking out all the tanks, going after the infantry now.
Server just died.
I think we're good.
Just a bit lag.
As far as I'm aware, it's not.
Harrison, watch your height.
Thank you.
Just a bit high.
Yeah, copy, thank you.
Oh,
Just got.
yeah, I think he's down.
Sam got who?
Behind Harrison with a plane that just... But I think he's alive, I think he's just limping home. I see him out your left window, Harrison.
high is he, sorry?
Low to the ground.
Oh,
Excellent shot.
yes.
Tanky friendly fire.
Hey, what?
Well, Tanky's got a -1 in his name and he hasn't lost
Oh,
an airplane.
two.
Two missile shots on him.
Harrison, there's one pot on you.
Don't tell him, Indigo.
You told him there was a Harrier.
I said there's an injured Harrier flying past.
To his left.
I got 300 kilos of fuel
Harriers
and
down.
80 kilometers.
Gentle slip, Shifty, gentle slip.
Is that you launching, Indigo?
Oh, seahorse landing, isn't it?
Someone just took off an acrobat.
Kingston.
Yes, dear.
I'm on parking behind you.
Can't see you.
Are you still alive, Cap?
Negative, I'm watching you.
Copy.
Not going to cheat, but what I will say is prepare for action.
Thank you.
Helicopter walls! Helicopter walls!
Who is that? Is that another helo?
This is so cool!
That would be chopsticks.
Oh, the
This is what we wanted, boys. This is exactly what we wanted. Yes, sir.
The Huey with the 50 million auto guns.
Come on, Harrison.
He's only using cannons, not using throw guns, I would say.
Well, you've got a chance here. He's not using door gunners. Well, he's not got them set up right. Oh, this is the best thing ever. Yes, Harrison. Yes. Oh, yes. Well done.
Nice.
Well
is he down?
Yeah, you got him.
Awesome.
Nice. Right, go finish off your target. You've got a few more men there to kill. And then
All right.
that's our last back and then RTV, and then we're done.
It looks like, hey Cap, it looks like Blue got 2 team kills.
Ooh, that's going to hurt in briefing.
I'm claiming them.
Right.
And may I get one of them?
Halfway through, boys.
I
40
have
mics.
no...
Oh, Harrison! Oh, no, what was it?
I don't know, I've got no hood. It may have just been damaged.
Make it back. Well, I can tell you, you've got no tail. Make it back.
Yeah.
Find a way.
I've lost all engine power.
Why did I shot you?
You can fly with one engine, just make sure you put yourself into a dome.
Shit, whatever it was shot, it just shot someone else as well. It just shot an SU-25. There's retards. I told them, don't go below 16,000. So they fly at 500 feet.
Just died.
Fucking idiots, seriously.
Strella got him.
Start leaving a bunch of babies alone.
At least I wiped out a load of armour and a Huey.
It makes me want to fly red just because I know... Oh, so frustrating, boys.
But you flew a helicopter, buddy. You get 2 lives.
No, I died. I don't know. It's no point. I just can't fly the Mi-8. I'd need days of practice.
We're dropping a flanker or something.
It's coming down, boys. It's coming down. It's the onslaught.
What do you think?
No need to get down there.
I have 100 kilos of fuel.
Try and save it.
Smash. Oh, you've got another life. I just realised, Harrison.
Yeah, I do. I'm back
do
in the
that.
cave.
Yep, I'm just watching some missiles. Yeah, go and finish off that target, Harrison. It wasn't quite dead.
It's nice to see somebody enjoying flying red. Well done, Harrison.
Yeah. I told you it could be done, boys. I told you it could be done.
I just love me attack choppers.
Well done. Yeah, no, it's good. That's what we should do.
That's got to be the favourite bit though of the mission. Huey versus
That is
K50.
good. You can engineer that if you wanted to. Yeah, we just shot a KH-58 down. There's some really interesting flying. I'm not going to say anything as I'll give it away if I do.
Kingston, be advised, you're the only flanker near.
If how far back are you guys? Because I'll turn around and wait.
We're all rearming, refueling.
Come back on the power and turn.
Alexa's going mental.
Right shift them.
Shifty final Summer look.
Right, 5-minute brief.
We just went down, boys. Someone went down.
Shadow.
I saw that. Yeah, I was trying to notch an SA-10 at 5 miles. What the hell's he doing?
Shadow's already gone down once.
What? Oh, he must have gone
It's
down.
lag, remember.
Yeah, they're cool lag.
I'm sure it was.
The second one is lag as well, probably.
Surprised Enlo hasn't jumped back in.
I hope not, because he was 200 meters in front of me with missiles coming in. I landed with 0% fuel.
Good work.
Good man.
Okay, guys. You're all back on your side of the half, aren't you?
Seahorse, do you want to go with Shifty? Well, me and Indigo.
Yeah, you guys go. I'm gonna be a while, so I'll go.
Rolling.
Bloody, the Blues are being weird. I can tell you now because you won't be able to catch them up. They just launched an attack right in the middle of the map. All the Hornets went as on the
Yeah, they attacked our SA-10. They hit the radars.
Oh, did they even hit any? Did they hit anything?
Yeah, the SA-10 search and track radars are down.
Oh, wow. I was about to say it was a completely wasted attack because I know that would never work, but it appears you're right, boys.
Yeah, that's the one you put, because I didn't put that one in there.
Yeah, no, they haven't, guys. They haven't done it. They've hit a couple of SA-15s. It's completely untouched. You can't.
Indigo, you want to go north or south?
I don't mind.
I've learned the hard way.
We'll go north.
I might as well land and refuel while I'm here.
Do you see
Yeah.
contact on the left?
Low and far.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. Might be J-damming the runway.
One of them did carry on when those conners. Is that you, Kingston?
Yeah, I'm talking about on the SA pages, enemy 20, what, within 100?
Yeah, I think that's the one from one of those conning. It was the one that splits off because one just kept on going.
Yeah, I've got some conning in front of me at the minute.
I don't see any cons.
I picked him up on EO for a sec.
South.
Virginia traffic, Kingston inbound, turning base, runway 3
Yeah, 232 for 30, 7,000.
Kill him.
I need to try and get him on radar.
I picked him up on EO for just a second, but he disappeared. Locked you in.
I'm sure Burner's going to try and chase him down.
Some short final, 1v3-1.
Looks like there's a second one coming in from
Yeah. 2 of them, you zoom out. The rest look to be landing.
Can't get a radar lock on him though.
Right, Seos is refuel, take him back.
Oh, got him. Possibly. No, that's another one.
Yeah, looks something slowing on the deck.
He's
got
gone
alley.
He's got reinforcements coming in.
I'm gonna come over to you guys.
Yeah, come off burners and...
Yep, come off. Did he turn around?
Don't know. It might be.
Got one at 80 kilometers. Okay, he's spiking me. Slamming on the brakes. His launch going low.
So what have they got left cap-wise, do we know?
I have a couple of 15s, I think.
Yeah, a couple of 14s as well.
And any 18s if they rearm? Do they have them?
Yeah, they're missing Shadow.
He was in the mirror.
I was in an 18.
He's still chasing me, Indigo.
I was gonna say, I'm spiked on the ground here.
I'm just about to pop over the hill to have another crack at the infantry.
Okay, he's on you, Indigo.
Cannot find him, going radar. Yeah, I've got him. He's up high. Conning, there's 2 of them. I'm gonna fire 27, scare him off.
No, don't scare them off. Sneak underneath and ET the bastards.
He's flaring, the other one's still up high.
Launch on me.
Right, I don't have tabs on the one up high. Right, I'm turning cold.
They're just coming in, firing long AMRAMs at us and then...
Aye, spam rams. That's why they get the name.
Oh, twat! Oh, just.
What was that?
Some blues just flew over the SAMs, right over the SAMs. So they know they shouldn't be there.
Oh, F-18 down.
I'm under attack.
Try and scare him off if I can.
There's a good reason
I'm
for
back
that
in hot.
reason, but I can't tell you why because it'd be a bit cheaty.
No cap. Yeah, like the map layout.
Very good, very good. It's separating the noobs from the men.
I'm finally full of fuel, getting missiles.
That's ironic because Cap's tail.
That's Sly gunning me from behind. Oh, Huey again.
Can't tell you.
Huey. I've lost my hood, so I'm going to be blind firing him.
Save the airframe, take it back home. That'd be ordnance.
It's a helicopter. Kill him.
Gotta go 2-0.
2-0, got to assert dominance.
Can't drop to chopsticks.
I know.
Oh,
F-14 just ejected.
They're
SA-8
not
got him.
down. They're going
Stupid
all the wrong
blues.
places.
Yeah, they're all pushing in.
No, they shouldn't be, so...
Oh no, it's not.
don't tell them not to push in.
I already have. I said don't push in, don't go below 816. So they all do that, and everyone gets shot down.
That's normal. You give them some advice, they don't take it.
Harrison Sanders. So what happened, Harrison?
Yeah, I saw them.
You went way past your waypoint, and you just went into blue territory. So that was the error there. Right, Harrison's out.
That one up.
Hey, good job, buddy. You killed a lot of ground targets.
Yeah, that was good job. These
If only I spotted them.
We got 3-0 minutes, guys. 3-0 mics. To do whatever you want to do.
Shifty rolling.
I think we should push in a bit, apply a bit of pressure, see if they make any stupid errors, and then we can just...
Yeah, just don't commit. Don't do what I do and fly over Stinger. Although sure it's override.
Yeah, I was aiming. I was just tunnel vision straight on the Rex that I killed before, going after the infantry.
It was the angle that you came in. Yeah. Came out too far.
At least Chopsticks didn't get another kill on me.
Roger. It does look like he's about to get into the target to see what damage he can do.
Okay, we're on the border. And turn right.
I'm in a valley. Just trying to sneak up.
Yeah, I don't want to go too far.
How many frames have we lost?
2, I think. And 4 heals.
3 and 4 healers. I got shot, Indigo got shot, and you got shot, Allo, plus 2 4 charge.
Alright, I'm turning gold.
I'd like to get a couple of these 18s more. That's their best airframe.
Yeah, and the 15s.
Yeah, they're very low on 15s actually.
Yeah, I know.
Gonna be low 14s as well.
Only had one helicopter today. Sloan's camera, no one turned up.
And the chopsticks.
Very foolish.
Okay, I'm gonna go play chicken, see if I can pull them in.
Oh, he's getting hit quite a bit there.
Yeah, he'll go down. And you know, a whole platoon of them.
Yeah, his rudder is getting loads of holes.
Actually, he's doing well. He's killed.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's killed 2 crew.
Do not attack the helicopter, please, because I've obviously told you that he's hit. So I hope he unfair if you did.
He may do it.
I've got something low over the mountain in front.
He may do it.
I think he's going to do it.
He's a hero.
I'm gonna try and chop
I don't want him to do it, but he's going to do it.
That is impressive. You've got to admit that is impressive.
It is.
I think I found one of the Hornets.
Yeah, kill him. That Huey can take so much punishment.
Really amazing.
Just
this time in it, and then one bullet just kills him.
I've got one of my 6 chasing me in the...
Copy.
Just tanking them hits.
Never mind, he's trying to code.
I'll pop off it. Chase if not.
Yeah, they're standing off. I don't want to go too close because I don't know how blue sounds.
Jesus, he's getting smacked up.
Yeah. The K-50 would have been done by this time.
Yeah, I've never seen a helicopter take this much damage.
Found it.
2745.
Fox 2.
Oh, we traded. He destroyed all
Oh
of them.
shit.
Oh, he got me.
You just shot a friendly down. Indigo, that's it. You're blue forever now. Off you go.
Oh,
Indigo, who'd you shoot?
You shot Aloe.
That's not a fact.
I'm not laughing.
All good, all good.
We've all done it.
He did pop up on radar near me.
I thought you were still in the mountain up to the left.
No. You see on your HUD 2 lines as friendly, only one line as enemy.
Yeah, I was in EO.
You should have been on the data link then.
He's still just taking all of the hits.
Axe helicopter. That's it, they're all dead. They've done the helicopter mission.
He's cheating. He's cheating.
He can actually land. I bet he doesn't land, and I bet he doesn't forget to land and do the CLD.
Straight towards me.
What else is going on in the world? One guy has followed my orders and is going above 20,000 Florida, and he's still alive. Come on, Huey, don't forget to do the CTLD.
Looks like he's forgot.
Oh dear, what a silly boy. Oh well. Not Blue's day today, is it?
I wonder how many warning sirens he's getting going off at the minute.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Looks like he's struggling to fly a bit.
Yeah.
Give that is an F10.
Oh, we just lost a T90. What a shame.
I love how you've gone all the way north and to go from south.
Well, if any of them were following, they'd have been drawn out into this basin.
He was south last radar call.
Yeah, I've got something locked up. And I've lost it. Yeah, something in the mountains. Flaring right now.
Ooh. Are you watching the F-15, Cap?
You're not allowed to say what planes there are out there.
Oh, sorry, Cap.
Yes, I am. Pyong.
Fox 1.
Is that on the one in the valley?
Shit, he's jammed. Yeah, scratch that. Fox 1 didn't come on.
Fox 2.
Oh, look at this, Harrison, look at this. He hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I think he's probably got the beans to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's not catching.
Shadows just respawn.
Again, that's 3 times now.
Shadows just...
I don't believe it.
No, he didn't.
He got shot by a Tor before.
Yeah, I saw it, he didn't lag. He may just be viewing, guys. He might be viewing. Oh, they may have traded a life, so they can do that. Time check, got 20 mics until the complete end, guys.
Shifty, have you pushed sub?
Come on, if you go type on the game chat, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, please. Cheers.
Just done.
I've got one hot on me.
No, they're just holding off. They're just holding off.
Yeah.
Roger.
Had too many losses.
Happy to call a ceasefire if you want. It's up to you guys.
Oops.
He's getting this one.
It looks like they're doing something.
Possibly.
I can go ask them if you want.
Yeah, we have to be a mutually agreed ceasefire between red and blue, so don't ask them.
Sorry, I missed that. Do you want me to go ask them?
As long as you guys are happy with it, it has to be mutually agreed.
Well, I've just started firing at people, so I'm not just...
We've got a man in combat now, so better not.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Reds?
I can hop up and ask them.
Well, that's not the problem. The Reds need to tell me if they want to carry on or ceasefire. It's up to...
Oh, well, like I say, we're just sitting here defending the border. If they're attacking, then yeah, it's up to them, really.
Okay, go and ask Harrison and see what they say. Please don't do stupid things like throw your life away by running into their base, whoever just got shot.
Seahorse.
No need to be there.
Got impatient.
They say they want to enter cap.
Roger, we'll just terminate it as it stands now, guys. I will meet you outside for debrief. Don't bother RTB. I'll just say that everyone airborne is RTB.
Hey, firm, yeah, I was going to say, do you want a general overview of what our plan was first before... Okay, so our plan was that the Hornets were striking the SA-10 in the centre. And the rest of the cap was to go south to draw you guys south. And then we had a decoy flight of F5s, which were out doing things. So that was the overall plan. Hornets were going low level. And then I'll let Tanky go on with what he did in a hammer flight.
Okay, hammer, please.
So we took off. There was only the two of us, trying to just push the Reds back as best we could. I think I got a splash 2, and unfortunately Auburn got shot down when he was chasing after the AWACS because he got a little bit too close to the ground. But all in all, we did all right.
Roger.
Yeah. Tanky, just a question. The splash 2, you had a -1.
2 splashes.
Yeah, you killed the friend.
Yeah, you. One of them was a friendly fire. You killed. What was it?
Baby Bear and the...
This Mirage coming in is about to land without gears.
Tanky friendly fire, Mahuja.
So Cap Auburn from Hammerflight. I was the F-14 that got shot down. So I pushed south and east to try to make a play on the AWACS, and ended up firing about 4 Phoenixes at 4 TWS targets. They didn't shoot me down in SA.
Wow.
Roger. Did we lose both Tomcats, guys? Or one?
Just
sorry.
the one.
One.
Roger.
Just the one.
Roger. Okay. Buick F-15s question mark.
Dayton.
What? Oh yeah.
That sums up this mission, doesn't it?
We took off. We did some cap in the north to start, and then we just kind of pushed south as it progressed. Grumpmeister unfortunately got friendly fired by Baby Bear, kind of early, so it was just me the duration. I pushed up north with OB and the Hornets. I guess it was a joint kill, really. OB got the splash. We put like 10 missiles in whoever. IRTB'd.
I
And
think
then,
that might be me you shot at.
No, it's probably me, but Stinger got.
yeah. Then I RTB'd because I was low on fuel and rearm. Then I got back up, and there was about a 3 ship of Su-27s up north that I held back at the very end.
Roger. That's
Yep.
one airframe lost in Eagles.
Yes.
Roger. That done. Sorry, I can't remember who's next. Mirage, send.
Well, pretty uneventful. We got up for the reception's house, flown up, set up a cap, and then helped out in the north and basically landed.
How did you lose any units?
Nope.
Look, Baby Bear to friendly fire now.
Yeah.
And Mahuja to friendly fire.
Yeah.
No. We lost Grumpmeister to friendly fire because Baby Bear.
And Mahuja. So Mahuja died to by friendly fire. So it was one Mirage.
Oh, we lost a Mirage.
One Mirage, one F-15.
Roger. Let me just sort that out, boys. So down to 15. So that is 3 planes lost. That's a 15, a Tomcat, and a Mirage. Roger. Sorry, who's next? It is
Harriers.
Harrier, send.
Oh, there was just Ripcord in there, and we wound up combining.
Ripcord is together with Wildcat, so
and we wound up
it can...
combining with Wildcat.
Roger. Okay, someone from either group, go ahead.
Alright, so Wildcat flight, it was me, Aloe, Ripcord in the Harrier, and Florida in the... We took off, went south, tried to go after the southern ground targets. Unfortunately, enemy cap was in the area, we couldn't really do much. Me and Aloe went for try to do some seed work near the front lines. Aloe got shot down by someone, I think.
Yeah, Shifty was right up his ass.
Again. And I managed to take out a Tunguska, but I got shot down by Estrella.
Australia. Ooh, that must mean you were below Angel 16 as specified.
Yeah, I unfortunately there was some trouble with the radar signatures cause I'm picking the Elin was picking up targets, but it wasn't registering as a target, so I couldn't fire off my missiles. I was actually fumbling with the controls. I jettisoned my missiles instead of like setting the auto override.
Plus, there was, I mean, high altitude. We had the red air threat. We were losing either way.
Okay. Any?
So, Harrier lost a Harrier.
Send Harrier.
I just was going after Harrison, and I got hit by a strap.
Right.
Just
a
quick addendum from my side out of Wildcat. With the A10 above Angels 15 and Angels 20, I was actually pretty successful. Got 6 ground kills, couple tanks, SA-13s, and a...
Roger.
Nice.
Good man. I mean, that's what I told you, boys. Do that, and you do fine. Well then, did you stay alive, A10C?
Yes, I did.
Well done. I'll sort the ground crews out another time. Have we got any other groups, guys?
Halo.
Send.
Okay, so our plan was, like I said, to strike the SA-10 in the centre, low level. We had a little issue before we started with some kind of shadow lag, which resulted in a bit of a delay in its taking off.
Roger.
Because shadow decided to take us out on the ground. Got up, we headed then north on the plan. There were plenty of reds that almost like they knew we were going to go that way. Stumbled across Kingston at low level. Leighton got him, winged him, and I finished him off. And then we proceeded unhindered then through our low-level route through the mountains, looped round into the centre of the map. Low level all the way up to about 10 miles from the SA-10. Popped up, everybody got their magnums away. We killed, I don't know what we killed. We definitely shut the SA-10 down because it went quiet. And then there's 5 or 6 other things. So I don't know what they were. We'd have to check.
SA-6s.
Unfortunately, Shadow got hit by a Strela on the egress, and Laden Wing did, although he managed to get halfway back before his jet quit on him. So we lost 2 Hornets, which we kind of thought we might lose some anyway, because it's quite a risky mission. But overall, I think it was worth it to get rid of the SA-10.
Well, John, I'll have to go and confirm what the actual BD. Hopefully, it's down. I go by Tacview, basically, whatever Tacview tells me.
Something definitely came up destroyed, but I don't know what it was as part of the SA-10.
It's the track radar that got destroyed.
Fingers crossed that works. Right, okay, boys. Anything else on Hornet?
No, we landed air to air, and but we didn't get a chance to do any because it was game over.
Watch out.
Yeah, just to add, Elo, you were asking about Shadow having 2 lives. Shadow, he did a Gen 6 on the ground as we were taxiing and crashed himself. I'm not sure how.
Yep.
Yeah, Shadow and Rube had to respawn because of that. So
yeah, we figured that. We saw it and we figured that. Okay, boys. Miscellaneous on your side?
We had an F5 flight that went up as a decoy, but by the time we went up, we were pretty much merged off the runway with Su-27s. I got gun damaged by the Su-27, and then Fox 2'd at close range with a damaged jet, and then I think Sly got on the 6 of that guy and splashed him, and then Vaz carried on the mission as a decoy and flew around in the south, but I'm not sure what he got up to, so he might have to fill you in.
Yeah, literally no action.
Roger. So, how many F5s did we lose there?
At least 1. I'm not sure if Sly got shot down.
Does anyone know?
I saw him landing global.
Roger. I think he probably landed, but I'll go and double check on the Tacview. Okay. Helicopters. I was watching a helicopter. A nice helicopter dogfight as well. That was fun. That was the best. Did you survive the second time helicopter?
No, I tried to put it down. I had damage and I VRS'd because I had no power. I either had all the torque or none of the.
Roger. So that was 2 deaths, but you killed all of the units, so you get 2 lives back. So that is neutral.
Sweet.
Nice. Good work. But what you forgot to do, I mean, just saying, what you could have done is once you killed all the units, you could have parked at your unit for 30 seconds and then taken your guys back home, and that would have given you an extra life. So it's just something to bear in mind.
I would have, but I had damage from the 50 cals that were shooting me. It's like I couldn't get the power to do it. That's why I crashed.
Okay, that's blue. Anything else on blues?
Nope.
So that's -2. That's plus 2. You got 4. So you got 14 still. Right, reds. We'll do helicopters first. So I was in the MI8. I didn't really want to, but I wanted to prove to Kingston and Harrison that you could be effective in a helicopter. I just took off, and first of all, I just crashed straight away because I couldn't remember how to fly. So that's 1. Then we went. Then I kind of remember how to fly. Me and Kingston went and got to the middle area, and then I just VRS and died again because I can't fly it. So that's another life. Then Kingston killed over half of the ground units at the little base. So that is.
I'd love to take credit, but it was Harrison, not me.
That is
It's me.
1 life back. Then awesome Huey dogfight, and Harrison won that one. So that doesn't give us anything. Then Harrison got shot down by what? How was Harrison? I've forgotten.
I
don't know. I know I took damage off the Huey, so I don't know if it was just damage kicking
I
it.
don't know. No one knows what that was.
It was grounding, so I was watching him.
His tail just fell over. And that's that. And then Harrison went out again, but got a bit lost and ran over some tanks and died again. So there's 3 helicopters down for Reds, 0. So well done for the Blues for the helicopters. And that puts a deficit of -3 helicopters to Red. That's annoying. Okay. Next is the flankers on Red. Send.
Okay, we're going to have to give individuals because it was all very, very separate. So
Right.
I haven't got a clue what the rest of the guys got up to. I took off, got to the target area, ended up with a merge with the Su-25 Elo, I believe it was. Fired 4 missiles at him and he crashed into a tree very annoyingly. So I didn't get the kill there, but I'm claiming it. And then I did a gun run on an F5 and run away. Made it back to base, second flight, nothing.
How many deaths did you do?
Me, 0.
That's how you fly Redfor, boys. Because he killed 1 guy, died 0 times. That means that's a point off his deficit. Next man.
First flight, we went north, trying to bait people into the mountains. No one was taking the bait. I got a bit impatient and got shot down by a Stinger, but I think I took about 40 missiles and evaded them. Second flight went up, got friendly fired by Indigo.
So you died twice, right?
Died twice.
Oopsie. Next guy. Next guy.
Indigo.
Took off. Went with Shifty. Not much happened. There was some cons. Fired some ETs. None of them hit. And then Shifty got into the dogfight with the 5, and then I finished off his kill that he nearly. And then Sly chased me down and got me. And then second flight, F-15 probably on the deck. Chased that, shot a missile, run out. And then it was just playing cat mountains.
How many losses for you?
1.
Sweet. Roger. Next man.
Yeah, took off, went with the mountains with Aloe, tried to bait someone in, no one came, so I went back and refueled, and then second flight I was flying over towards something, I'm not sure. Fired 1 ER, then got shot by a SAM, so 1 loss.
1 loss. Roger. Next.
Basically, I flew north to catch up with Aloe and Indigo. And I managed to nearly get a couple of shots off of people, and then OB popped up over a hill and shot me in the and then the second time round I didn't get a chance to because we called the cease.
Roger. So that's 1 death, was it?
Indeed.
Right, okay. I'll go and double check that on Tacview in a bit when I get a chance of my own. The good things for Red is the Red only lost 5 aeroplanes, whereas Blues lost 9 aeroplanes. So the deficit goes back to -1.
Yeehaw!
That's exactly what Reds wanted for that. That keeps them safe from fighting. Helicopters, unfortunately, because I was on the helicopters, we got -3, but as soon as I go back to Blue, the helicopters, they know what to do now, so they should be able to start racking up points. Red 4 helicopters and Blue 4 helicopters. Now they've got their tactic down. So that's that. Discussion points are lots of Blues wasting their lives by just flying into SAMs. They just don't need to be there. They know that. So they need to work on their situational awareness. We'll go through the friendly fires in a bit. So situational awareness for Blues, not running into... They're only short, shitty little range SAMs. There's no reason to really be in there. That was for the Red 4. For the Blue 4, like I said, any type of anti-ground work has to be done over Angels 18, otherwise you will get killed. And just like I said, they all got killed, apart from the guy who was over at Angels 18. If you can't go below Angels 18, fly something else. Simple as that. It's pointless just using people's airframes up. So that's that. No comment on the Hornet run, but if it killed the SA-10, then that would have been a good job worth done.
Yeah, just check Tacview, it did.
Good, right. Which unit was it? Because I need to remember to remove that.
The SA-10 in the centre, it was the trap radar, and then a whole bunch of the SA-15s that are around it.
Roger. What I'll do is I'll just remove that track radar. Fingers crossed that is out. It should be out.
It's called the TR-30N6.
Roger. Okay, that's fine.
So it was a worthy sacrifice. We knew we might lose a couple of Hornets trying to get in there low level like that with all those man pads, but it should hopefully next mission open up more.
Yeah, that's an awesome job.
Can you send me that?
Open up more.
Send me that name, Onslaught, so I can remember to remove it.
Roger, I'll send you a picture.
Okay, boys, so that's that. Blue Cap, I got no comment really. I didn't really know what you're up to. One thing about Blue Cap is you shouldn't be getting shot down by SAMs. You should be up, well, I know it's difficult, but being around that centre area, Angels 6 and 7, I saw some Tomcats out getting shot at. You just need to be very, very careful there, but I'm going to leave you to figure out how to deal with that. In fact, Tomcats don't need to be in the middle of the map at all, and that's the problem. Tomcats, like Whistler does, should just be in blue all the time. No, there's no reason to be in red at all. So, same with F-15s, so it's your own fault you got shot down, really. Right, we better quickly work on the friendly fires, because that's what we need to stop. So, do you want to go through the red for friendly fire first of all? The friendly fire killer, tell us what you did and what the action, what the remedial action is to stop it happening again. Go, whoever you were.
I believe it was Indigo.
Indigo.
Turn on radar. So you get the IFF.
Basically, he fired an IR missile in EO into a guy who was head-to-head with somebody else.
Right. Okay. So, okay. So he fired at the blue or fired at the red guy?
He fired at me thinking I was blue, because basically a radar warning popped up. We were in the mountains, low, trying to find him. Essentially, he's in ER mode, which is IR only, no IFF, and got the target, fired without thinking, looking at SA page, it was on me.
That only takes half a second to do that, doesn't it? Press the I button. Okay, next friendly fire, send.
Tanky.
Okay, I thought we were still being reds. Okay, so I was in DWS, gestured up to the target, I fired, and I thought it was blue. Sorry, I thought it was red, but obviously it was blue.
It doesn't just to stop you shooting down hostiles.
No.
Absolutely not.
I found out where I nearly shot Senor.
If you get an initial contact, it's an unknown, but you will still get launch authorization for it until he actually IDs it as a friendly.
Right, so the job there is not to fire at it until it's a chevron, basically, isn't it? As a square bracket.
Thing is, I had loads of enemy contacts in front of me, and I let off with 3, and I got a friendly fire. Yeah, that's.
Well, then you shouldn't really be firing fox trees in a fur ball, right?
Because.
Yeah, I think we went over this.
Especially the Phoenixes, because they're an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's just but basically you fire all those missiles off. The chances are the red will dodge, and the blue won't dodge, and it just does more damage than good, doesn't it? So it sounds like all that needs happening is, I mean, that was what we think it was, doesn't it? He fired at an unknown. Is that right? Because and that unknown is 50-50 chance whether it's red or blue.
Soft start on my radar.
Oh, right. So the missile went pitbull and chased the blue then, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, because I watched the Tacview and it was heading for shit, and then it changed targets.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a lot more difficult, obviously. Yeah, so we've talked about this one before. Very difficult. The only thing is, if you know there's a friendly in there, within that facility, then it's best not to shoot at all. That's the only advice we've got on that, isn't it, guys? Anything else on that?
Pizza.
So we still have who friendly fired again?
Baby Bear.
Baby Bear friendly fired on Grandma.
Come here for the ass whooping. Cap is gonna give you the ass whooping himself.
Which jet was that? That's a mirage.
Raj. Yeah, with
F-15.
What does it have an IFF button you press?
Yes, it does.
Well, let me speak as lead maybe. We interrogated twice the lead. Baby Bear had comm problems, severe comm problems. And we interrogated twice, and it did show up as bogey still. And I said, we'll go for a visual. Probably that never reached him because we had to work via relay.
Roger.
That was
basically Razban being Razban.
It's just a wartime incident. These things happen.
Yeah, we've had plenty of those, isn't it? And communication's often the problem in this friendly fires, isn't it? Not always, but
they happen in real life as well.
And we were told we had foes mixed within over the base, and this is why we pressed back to engage.
No jump. Any other... Baby Bear needs to get his comms sorted out, obviously, priority. Any other friendly fires, guys? I would hope there's not more than 3. Okay, any final thoughts on the mission generally? Stuff achieved? Was it good payback for the stuff achieved and stuff like that? Anything tactical?
Yeah, I think so. I think the 2 Hornets for the almost suicide run that we did, I think it's a fair swap for that SA-10 for what we can achieve now in the next mission. It's opened it right up in the middle.
Well done. Okay, well done Blues for getting the SA-10 down. Well done Reds for getting your deficit back. So
I thought Reds were very aggressive and
they
kept us pushed back well today.
They were very aggressive. Yeah, they were lucky they didn't have
sneakier than last time.
They were the Reds. I think were a little bit lucky they didn't. The Blues didn't have their kind of top cap players on. Didn't have Signori and co there. I think that would have been a bit of a different story. But just about worked out, boys. Anything else before I sign off?
Helicopter stuff was very good.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah. Need more air-to-air battles in QEs and stuff.
Yeah, that was so. I was just watching Chopsticks lining you up. Couldn't say anything. And then finally the bullets started coming out.
I was trying to vector the F-14 or somebody to Fox to him, but he wouldn't do it, so then I had to go myself, which was unfortunate.
No, it probably would have been a bad idea anyway, because that plane would have just got shot down by IR missiles. So yeah, just get stuck in there. All right, boys, very good. I'll go and just watch the Tacview, put a little thing together, and we'll see you back on Monday for the next day. Shifty, if I can have that Tacview, please, so I can analyse it. And
it's already linked in media, buddy.
Lovely. See you again later, guys. Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's go through the Tacview and see what actually happened. I had a miserable mission, obviously. Shouldn't have tried an MI8, but I did, so never mind, there we go. But the other guys seem to have a mixed mission, I guess we'd say. So let's get underway. Blue helicopter's on his way. Flankers are on their way. Blue's quite late taking off. Flankers have already covered 50 miles or so. So airborne, we've got Auburn and Tanky in 2 F-14s, Leighton and Grump in F-15s, and the flankers are spacing out 2 south, 2 north, I believe. Already got AIM-54s out. Super long range at Shifty by the looks of things. Shifty and co. 40 miles out. They were flanking anyway, so there was never much chance of them hitting. Actually, I'm quite amazed we've got authority to shoot these 2 missiles on a flanking target. Oh, those missiles did really well, and the boys did well. They knew which way that missile was coming from and turned away properly and nicely. Good work. More missiles going out, so chasing those flankers off. I had a bit of a complaint about these F-14s compared to what Whistler was doing. Whistler's more experienced the other day in the F-14. He would fire the missile, and then rather chasing them down, he would just turn back and cycle over the blue area like that. The problem, what these guys are doing is they're just flying into SAMs. This is a big SAM area, so I think that's why a lot of them got taken down. Kingston and Allo, the pair up here. So if they're gonna fly up here, they've got to be high and very fast. They're gonna fly over the red area. I've got Mirages in today, 2 pairs of Mirages. So Allo's here. Just check we're recording, and we are. Tank is pulled back, which is good. 2 Mirage pairs are here. I'm not sure what that was all about. The Mirages just completely missed. Dear me. So got this guy at 5,000. These guys just hadn't slewed their radar down, just didn't see this guy, I guess. And that is an absolute dream for a flanker. I should say, Leighton's fighting Allo over here. Myself and Harrison are finally Oscar and Mike. Leighton does well here. He puts a Fox 3 on this guy here, and then before he gets into the SAMs, he turns around. That's the thing to do. Stay in that blue area. There's no real reason for any of these red guys, at least in terms of cap, to really be in this red area. We've got plenty of reach. So what happens down here? These guys are just flying along in their own world and just missed this guy, I suppose. I guess he was quite low. Beautiful, look at that. Indigo, you couldn't ask for a better target. New T. Oh, it just died. Look at that. What was that all about? I've never seen that before, so I don't really know what to say about that. But that's something that happened. These guys realise they're in a world of pain. Another ET just completely misses. Very odd thing. Never seen that before. Don't know what to say about it. Mirages are very lucky. Mirages split. I would say rather than going around in a big formation of 4, definitely pairs would be better because it's very easy to get jumped like this. And yeah, I remember seeing that. Where's my helicopter? Yeah, I could see that from where my helicopters were. So the Mirages get away with that one. This guy is about to taste Shifty, I think. No. So Shifty is instead gauging an F-14. Not sure of the wisdom on that, but this guy gets a couple of Phoenixes off. Shifty is probably not getting a launch warning yet, but it depends how these were fired. Probably TWS, but he's doing some good evasion anyway. Mirages directly over the SAMs, but they're Angels 20, so they're going to be safe. Shifty notches these. We use terrain masking more likely to get rid of these. This guy manages to miss Indigo completely. Not sure how he quite manages that. I guess Indigo must be quite low. Okay, that's the end of the action for a little bit. Indigo's in quite far. We've got something going out there. Ah, yeah. So we've got this guy here is flying around in the red area, really low down, really dangerous thing to do. So I imagine he's going to get shot down. Those SA-8. I'm surprised there's any SA-8s left around here. Okay, he's dodged them, which is good. Shifty's back in business. So what this guy needs to be doing is getting back to this blue area here. He's got no business flying around these red SAMs at 500 feet off the ground. That's not the place to be. Scroll that forward. Aloe is protecting the front line here in a little further than he needs to be, but gets fired at Leighton as expected and evades. And I think that was a missile on Aloe. No, it wasn't. No, sorry, that's the helicopters. No, there was Aloe. Right, he's dodged. I think that one's on Indigo. So Indigo's going to get Pitbull shortly, and this guy's going to get Pitbull shortly. So really good, Tanky, some really good shots there. Oh no, sorry, that's a friend, isn't it? Right, well, what happened? So what do we think happened there? How come it's fired on a friend? Because we went through the debrief, and he said it definitely fired on chevrons only. Well, that's definitely not a chevron. And these missiles were definitely fired at this guy. If they were fired at this guy here, they would have lofted into space and then came back down. So they were definitely fired at an incorrect target. So that's definitely user error there. There's no doubt about it. Interesting. Could the Mirage have turned its IFF off somehow? Is there any way this kind of thing could have happened? Something majorly wrong went there. Stuff going on here I just haven't seen. Yeah, the guys have really got to get a handle on these AIM-54. There's something getting shot down there. What is that? Grump Meister. What's he doing? Oh, that's the friendly... oh dear. That's the friendly fire. That's pretty bad, to be honest, when there's no hostiles around anywhere. And they just charge in and fire at their own man. I feel really sorry for this F-15, just hovering above his base. If you're not safe hovering above your base, you're not safe anywhere. No. Pretty appalling, to be honest. So some user error friendly fires. That's pretty... Well, they pay for it at the end of the day. They pay for it because the amount of blue airframes go down. And it could end up costing the campaign, unfortunately. So I've got a few Phoenixes out, but nothing particularly to worry about. We've got a KH-58 going out. Let's have a little look at the seed. So this guy is doing exactly what he shouldn't do. He's flying around the red area at, what is that? 1,000 feet, so there's no doubt he's going to get killed. He was very lucky to not been killed so far. I've got a Harrier, it's not really doing anything. These boys here just trying to get targets. I haven't seen Elo today, so I think Elo's already died. I don't think I'm gonna... I think I missed it, have I? There he is. So that was the friendly fire. No, Elo is alive. He's just... he's there. Right. This tank is flying around where he shouldn't be, and he's a little bit lucky to get out with his skin there. Alo's at risk of doing a typical Redfor thing, getting sucked into blue SAMs. And it's cost him. That's a red airframe down. Right, what else have we got? Where is the helicopters? Myself and Harrison are still working our way around. Shifty's got a nice little gully run here. That's clever. He could shoot some of these guys down really nicely. These guys, again, working in the gullies, just on the boundaries. Leighton's firing at unknown what he's firing at. Not sure. Unless Alo's still alive, maybe. Elo's going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Again, why he's down at 2,000 feet and not 18,000 like I told him to be, I don't know what he's trying to achieve. Not that would have really saved him here, but looks like we've got the F-18s forming up for go on their mission. We've got Atomic and Vaz to go on an F5 mission by the looks of things. I can't actually remember what they were doing. Elo, there's no man's land. You know, what was he doing down here? He should have been here. They know these guys have got to operate here, up high over here, and then Shifty would never have got anywhere near. So it's his own fault for doing that. Shame Shifty had to waste so many missiles, but never mind. That's that. Action over here. Look, Leighton fires. See, Leighton's doing really well. He fires the missile, sends the guy cold, and doesn't chase him into the mountains. He turns back, and that's how Leighton survives this. Now we turn back in again, fire a missile, turn back again. There's none of this running into mountains and stupid stuff. Just bad tactics. These boys, wrong place, wrong time. Very unlucky to be caught by the flankers. Lucky to dodge though, so that's equaled it out. Kingston heading away. Again, Kingston's got no business of coming any further than the base of these mountains, so he's doing a good job. There was another flanker out here, but it appears to have gone. Or I guess died, but I think it must have been Aloe. F5's heading back in. Hornets on their way. Oh, look, me and Harrison, or I'm probably dead already, but Harrison's on his way. Not sure why Chopsticks waited there for so long. F5s are going hunting the flankers, look. That's very brave. Leighton's coming out and he's got to be careful not to be sucked into the mountains. That's exactly what Kingston wants. All he's going to do is lead him over that SA turret. Notice he's turned away. So very disciplined fighting there. That's the best we've seen so far. In fact, I think that's... yeah. Oh dear. These boys have got themselves in a dogfight with some flankers. That is unfortunate. Shifty's coming out. He's not one to tangle with. Atomic. I don't think Atomic knows is there. Look at that. Nice reactions. And Shifty was caught unawares, I think. Wrong missile for that, for a dogfight. And we have a merge. Shifty's going to get guns, I think, which is, well, yeah, good option. Hit, no kill. That's a 3-on-1 merge. Good dogfight. Atomic has recovered, but can he get onto Shifty? You see, whack, he pulled the stick back too far there. He's pretty much stalled himself. So he's not going to be able to chase. I'm not sure if any of them have, and these two haven't got situational awareness. Indigo's going to come in, and SR-73, there are a lot of them, I think. Brilliant weapon to have, this flanker in this kind of distance, easy kill. And it's going to, no. Don't think he realises that there's more of them. Sly could get a shot in here. A little too far back at the moment, maybe. He's chasing him down though. Sly way too slow, 300 knots. It should be burning in at 600 knots. He's speeding up now though. Is he going to be able to chase him down? Possibly, as long as this guy doesn't burn, the F5 can catch up. He's cutting the corner. Is he going to lose him? I don't know. No. He might get a shot. Range about 1.7 miles. He can probably fire and hit with a P5 now. Flanker won't get a warning. Fire, fire, fire. Don't leave it too late. Don't leave it too late. It's too late now. No. There's two. See, let's back that up a little bit there. So when you're firing missiles, I suppose you didn't really know what the range was. I mean, the range is just under 2 miles for a P5. So firing here would have been good. But the problem is with waiting to that kind of aspect is that the fighter here in front of Sly is moving so fast in terms of left to right movement that there's, unless it's a high off-bore type missile like an AIM-9X or RR-73, a normal missile just won't be able to fire and turn quick enough. The only way you can kind of account for that with a P5 is to give plenty of lead, so to aim up here somewhere, fire the missile up here and use the cage uncaged, but it's just taking a pot, but there's no way that was ever going to work. The problem is now it's giving this game away, and now it is a fair... No, it doesn't appear that Indigo spotted it, so it's an easy kill now. So just a P5 anytime, and that is a kill. Quick, 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 fire, fire, fire. Slide burnt off too much speed again. Come on, fire, perfect range. Fire. I'm not sure what's going on. It's all perfect. Don't wait until the merge again. He's going to do it again, isn't he? No. I'm guessing he must be out of missiles or some sort of problem. Looks like we're going in for guns. Oh no. If I did fire, that's a fairly good shot. And he got him. Good kill. Good kill. Took bloody long enough. But that's him down. Okay. What have we missed? Okay, so that dogfight started there. Reds go in. Leighton turns around, doesn't get suckered in. Knobhead Cap crashes. Harrison starts killing his bad guys. Kingston is bitten off a bit more than he can chew here. He's ran into a whole flight of F-18s plus this guy. I'm not sure why he was anywhere near this lot. It's just bad situational awareness there. I've got Whitehead coming there. It should have been in these mountains, peppering long-range missiles, not dogfighting at 2 miles. We've got Ripcord, question mark? No, someone. The A-10 is fired at... It's the first vehicle down today, or the first vehicle that counts. That was a T-80U. Let's mark that up. Okay, these guys finished down here, I think. Let's carry on. Not sure what that weird shit is. That is Shadow doing his little 6th gen thing by the looks of it. Thank you for ruining the... Okay, it's back. missed anything? It's a really waste of a Harrier. I'm not sure they were sent it down here to hunt helicopters. There's no advantage. It's just a waste of a Harrier. He should have been up there with his T-pod, dropping GBUs on these guys. He could have given 12 guys by now. So that to me is just bad tactics. I suppose their comeback would be that he will get shot down by a flanker, and no, it's a fair assessment. I'm not sure, but he's going to die. He just does get shot down. I wouldn't waste helicopters down hunting. Sorry, I wouldn't waste planes down hunting helicopters. It's just not worth it. There's no trade-off there. Hornets punch through Kingston, and they're working their way through here now. Maze Rip would survive that. One of the F5s is gone. No, slides back because he's damaged, I guess. Yep. So that's one. Okay, that's all that. Let's see what happens next. Yeah, but Harrier's crashed. Onslaught goes in, and again, he's got no business mucking around here at this altitude. He's going to get shot down at Angels 7. Told him that. Really good work from Florida. He's doing a good job, and look, he's doing it at the right altitude as well. What a surprise. That's another TA to you. Good work. Okay, Vaz is heading in. It appears to have a clear run, so he should get pretty far. He needs to go either very high and go over the SAMs, or very low and very fast. Now, dogfight between Chopsticks and Harrison, which is really cool. KH-58. Again, there's no reason to be... Well, still too low, down 11,000. Firing that should be up at Angels 40 doing that with 30. And another one. TOW launcher is what shot the TOW missile. ATGM is what shot Harrison. Wrong place, wrong time, unfortunately. It's because he got sucked into that dogfight. Never mind, this happens. Okay, and then before the Hornets come in, let's do BDA for these doodahs. All the flankers are RTB at the moment, so it's quiet for the Blues. Really good timing for these Hornets to go in. Couldn't have asked for better. Surprise, surprise, hasn't done any damage. This one hasn't done any damage. I'm not sure what's going on at the moment, but just... oh no, that one got shot down. That one didn't do any damage, that one didn't get shot down. I'm not sure what's going on with these missiles at the moment. They're just not doing anything. Okay. Just checking I haven't missed anything. That's the third. Sorry, I've... 1, 2, 3. 3 T-80s. So we're slowly getting through them. Good work. I think next mission what we'll have to do is start pulling the red front line back, because it's starting to get picked apart now slowly. So I think I'm going to pull it back to the next kind of layer of SAMs. Kind of maybe here or something like that. Because they're just going to get picked off by helicopters soon. We want to see the Hornets next. So, Obi's master plan. Got in really well. It was really brave. I never would have proved it if I was on the... I never would have proved it if I was on the blue side, but I was away, and that gave them a chance to come in. They've plotted their navigation perfectly. The timing's beautiful. In they go. What they're doing is aiming to fire all at the same time. Very hard for the missile site to defend itself if everyone fires at the same time. They've pretty much done that. So it's good flying. Obi just notched that. One, 2, 3. Good work. 3 SA-15s down. That's saved a lot of trouble. So 3 times SA-15 down. Come on, kill that SA-10. I want them to kill that SA-10. That's the problem. They're all going for the bloody SA-15s. One SA hit but not down. Oh, it didn't go down them. Oh, gutted. So, well, Not much to say. None of the SA-10 clearly got hit. It's just SA-15s. Shadow got lost by the looks of things, and he's going for these guys over here. Oh, look at them! Look at them! Just got shot. Shadow tried to notch it. I think Shadow just lost situational awareness of where he was. That didn't kill anything. That one's gone into space. That one, God knows where it's gone. That one there turned 90 degrees, turned in, and it's just gone off nowhere, isn't it? Well, I mean, unless I'm seeing things, they said an SA-10 was destroyed, but unless I'm seeing things, no, nothing was actually destroyed. Let's go through it again, just make sure I haven't made a cock up. Ah, my bad. Right, it is actually an SA-10 track 01, so it's this one off to the east. So they did kill something, so let's scratch that. So, 1 times SA-10 TR. So what we'll do is we'll go and take that one out for the next mission, but leave the rest of this suite in, because they may still be able to fire. I really don't know how this works. I reckon they probably will still be able to fire. You've still got the two high-mounted ones. You've got Search Radar 2, Search Radar 1, but I still think you can fire with both those towers, you know. I think they're about to get a nasty surprise. And they were... yeah, well, that's the way it happened. Good attempt. Okay. So, just going to see if we've missed anything over here while all that was going on. Yep, Florida's hit some more stuff. So that was, let me just count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a SA-13. Nice. Good work. Proper use of that cast plane right there. He's doing good work. And the Hornets are coming back. And you see how he always flies A, at altitude where it's safe, and B, he always staying in his blue area. He's not flying over the reds like all those other idiots did. So he's doing good work the proper way. Now Tanky's just completely lost it here. He's decided rather than defending what he's meant to defend, he's just charging off with afterburners on. Just lost his mind. So I don't know what that's all about. I think it's because there was no team captain on that squad, so they had no discipline. So they were just flying like it was a practice match. But there's no reason at all to have an F-14 flying to hostile territory. You could argue they're trying to save the F-5, but the F-5 is expendable. Let the F-5 die. He'll just get himself killed, I guarantee it. Right, anyway. Let's carry on. Does Florida get anything else done? Yep. Just GBU, good work. Oh no, I actually forgot that one. Oh, I can't remember. That is a Shulker. Good work. 1 times sure. Yeah, so the Reds are definitely going to have to pull back now. Those A-10s are just mullering them. I'm just going to follow Florida quickly and see if he does any more. Another one. No, sorry, that was the one we just saw. And another one. That is another T-80. 4 times T-80s, 2 times SC-15s. Anything else? No, it's RTB at that point. Right, where do we get to? Okay. I think we had some... This guy's very lucky here. Look, it's completely the wrong altitude. It's not high enough to go over them. It's not low enough to dodge them. It's just flying. Kind of, it's just very, very lucky, put it that way. He goes into... I'm not sure what he does. He goes here, gets shot at again. I don't know what his AGL is, so I can't tell how high he actually is. AGL. Not working for some reason. There it is. He is is 1,000 feet over the ground, so it's just way too high. Yeah, 900 feet is just cruising. 1,000 feet above the ground is always going to get sniped. So that's just not right, is it? It's again very lucky not to get shot. He should really be shot there. Let's carry on. He has been shot, and rightly so. It was bad flying. The flankers are coming out now. F5's going for it anyway. No, it's coming back. Let's check his AGL. Has he learnt? A little bit better. 500 feet. Should really be 100, but have to do. Tanky goes on his suicide charge. Really wants to destroy that airframe. And is very lucky not to get wow, he survived. But should never have been in. It's never been in there in the first place. He needs more discipline there. No, this guy just died. What happened to him? What did he do? I don't know what that is. Okay. Pulled back on his stick. Then pushed forward. G'd out the pilot and stalled. Fucking hell. These new guys, seriously. Just put himself into a inverted spin thing and just failed to get out of it. I mean, that's really hard if you wanted to do that. And get shot down and boot. Oh, terrible flying. Right. Okay. A little bit embarrassing. What happened with the things around here? I've forgotten where we got to. So Tanky's missiles, Auburn's missiles. Again, it doesn't need to be over these SAMs here. You can do everything he's doing here. You can do from that base there, 20 miles. Got to get that discipline. Nah, he's just going for a suicide run now. He's just bored. Wants to have a bit of fun. Doesn't matter about the team. There's trouble coming his way, I'm afraid. Dodging by Aloe, dodging by Indigo. This guy is flying along. It's 1,200 feet. He's almost certainly going to get shot down again. I think we need a bit of a torque in the blue side. This guy's flying at 2,000 feet above the ground, so he's almost certainly going to get shot. He does, and the F5 is just full of luck. I don't know how he's evaded that. I just don't get it. I just fly lower and they won't shoot you, or fly higher and they won't shoot you. What's the desperation to get shot down? It doesn't make any sense. It's so weird. That's it. The blue guys are dead. Lost more airframes. Possible that Seahorse might get shot here. Jesus, lucky son of a... Not sure how he managed that. Otherwise, I don't think anything happened. Was that aim nice? Just something weird's going on now. Don't know what that's all about. That's just weird. Okay. That's that. Harrison gets lost and flies over some blue units. Got shot down, and rightly so. It's really easy to navigate. You just press the F10 button. There just should be no excuse for it. That's it. Everyone pretty much gives up at that time, I think. Chopsticks goes and does his thing. A fight comes out from Leighton. It's just defending. Leighton's good. Look, he does it properly. He doesn't get sucked into the red. Oh, he almost gets shot, but survives. Indigo. Good discipline from Indigo. Good discipline from Leighton. None of them crossing their borders. More good discipline from both of them. Seahorse. Bad discipline. Gets greedy. Smacked. And that's the end of it. So some general okay flying by the Reds there. A little bit of some discipline lapses. Kingston discipline laps. Seahorse discipline laps. Otherwise the Reds did okay. Lost 5 airframes, which I prefer if it was less than that, but it's not the end of the world. Helicopters, I did terrible. Harrison did okay, but just a silly lack of discipline at the end there. Got lost. Blues, the Hornets did kind of okay. One guy obviously just decided to fall out of the sky. He must have been bored. And the strike may have killed an SA-10, may have not, I don't know. So it may have been worth it, it may have not. We're just going to have to see when the time comes. I would have preferred to have waited and killed them with J-Sales, but whatever, it's up to them. All fine. Apart from the Hornets, the Florida did well in the A-10C, exactly what he was asked. Everyone else, Leighton did really well, good cap. The rest of them, pretty SU-25s were terrible. F5s were... They killed a flanker between them, but then, you know, everything they did was putting themselves in harm's way, so they didn't really do anything right from then on. Harrier, I don't know what that was doing, down trading Harrier for a helicopter. That's the worst decision I've seen in a long time. Tomcats, suicidal Tomcats, no need to be there. You got a big line right there. Those Tomcats should never be passing that line. Really, they should never be going any further in the kind of this area here. So the Tomcats got what they deserved. Friendly firing by the Mirage, very naughty. Still can't see any excuse not to press the IFF button and then fire the missile. So pretty miserable, to be honest, but a couple of good highlights on the Blues. Never mind, I'll go back to Blues on the next go. I'll shape them up, I'll give them a bit of a bollocking and they should be fine next time around. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you later.